Everyone is trying to find a winning strategy on Polymarket. There is no doubt about it that Polymarket has taken the world by storm, and prediction markets are the future wave of trading on everything. In this video, I'm going to go over the tools that I use to consistently profit on Polymarket, the apps that I use, the different data sources that I use, as well as a way to potentially be able to trade with more capital and get similar results to these huge wallets on Polymarket. So without further ado, let's jump into it, guys. If you're new to the channel, like the video down below and subscribe for more on In the Money. We have you covered for everything across crypto, prediction markets, and more. And of course, a big shout out to our sponsors down below in the description. I do want to shout out today 𝗏𝗏𝗄. 𝗏𝗏𝗄 is actually a leverage prediction market. And we've kind of talked about this with the NBA Finals. We're actually looking into these markets now with the World Cup winner. I think taking positions on, Argentina at this price has definitely already paid off. They were at that 8%, and after Messi's hat trick, they're trending up. So if you traded this on leverage, it could have been a pretty nice gain as far as that goes. If you were thinking that Spain would come out a little weak, you did have a short opportunity there. So this gives you an opportunity to play with a little less capital, but be able to make more gains because of the leverage. And in the future, I'm going to do a full tutorial video on 𝗏𝗏𝗄. You can check it out down below in the description. Let's go ahead and jump into the video. And look, like I said, Polymarket, there's so much you can do here, and it's almost overwhelming to a newcomer. So you see on the front page, even you can see prediction markets for soccer, the World Cup, AI with Claude. You have Bitcoin up and down markets. What is the Fed Reserve's decision? Are they going to cut rates? Are they going to hike rates? You have tennis. You have esports. So when you look at this, it's like, what the heck do I trade on? So the number one thing I can advise you is, what are you good at? Are you a crypto trader coming into prediction markets? Maybe you look at the crypto markets, the up and downs. Maybe you look at future FTV markets, etc. If you're a video game guy and you're sharp on esports, definitely take advantage of the esports tab. There's so many different opportunities to trade esports. Right now, there's a live match going on CS2, for example. This is something that I have some money on at this point in time, actually, as well. Moving into sports, if you have a big edge in baseball, basketball, World Cup soccer has been very good to us so far. These are the types of markets that you want to niche down in. The best way to be profitable on Polymarket is to pick a niche and stick with it. Do not bounce around to finance, geopolitics, mentions, sports, crypto, all that stuff. You're not going to find a consistent edge. The consistent edge comes in sticking to something, going hard on it, researching it, knowing it like the back of your hand, and taking advantage of market inefficiencies. And look, if you're new to Polymarket, link down below in the description to get started. I'm going to show you guys the best application to use to be able to get an edge on Polymarket. This is what I've been doing, and it's been working tremendously because you see some of these wallets on Polymarket. 𝗪𝗂 𝗏𝗏𝗄, this guy's up $11.3 million on Polymarket. They're just absolutely ridiculous numbers. This guy's a good sports trader. For example, 𝗪𝗶𝗁𝗏1337, this guy's up 182,000, and his edge really comes in esports markets. This guy's a really good esports trader. You can see he has 1,400 predictions. His biggest win is 100K. Over the week, he's down, but if you looked at his monthly performance, he is up $38,000, and overall, he is up $182,000. And then we have, seasonal traders. These wallets are more or less pretty fresh. Endless Fate, this guy's been crushing it on the World Cup. Over the day, he's up $2.7 million. We have Break the Bank. He's actively putting in positions here, but there's not a lot of great apps to be able to follow these traders, get notifications, and actually be able to copy trade some of these sharp wallets, because each of these are showing you a clear edge. Like KCH is a great sports trader. We have 𝗪𝗶𝗁𝗏1337, great esports trader. We have Endless Fate and Break the Bank, who just came in for the World Cup, but these guys are crushing it. Break the Bank's up $5.7 million. What's the best way to be able to follow these wallets? Well, to me, that's the Share app. And, there's going to be a link down below for that application. And I'm going to go into the app here on this video and show you why I do think this is the #1 place to actually gain an edge trading. And then later in the video, I'm going to go over how to maybe get access to more capital in these markets. But you can see here, the best way to trade the World Cup, you can trade live Polymarket on Share. You can trade prop market spreads, totals, see who's holding and their real-time P&L, and predict in a few taps. I'm actually going to hop over to the app now now and show you guys why this is the best way for visibility purposes to get notifications when a trade is placed, but also see where the sharp money is. Because it's really hard to pop into a market. Let's just go Canada win on, today's date. Let's just go to this one. We're going to open up this market. And if you were to just look at like the order book on some of these things, you can't really tell who are the sharps. You just see a bunch of numbers on the screen. Most people aren't going to be able to read the order book, appropriately. So how can you actually see where the sharp money is? I'm going to show you that right now and why this can give you such a big edge in all of your trading, no matter what markets they are. All right, so we have the share app popped open on the screen now. And just scrolling through here, you can kind of see a timeline you can follow for the people that are natively on share. You can actually see their actions, see what they're trading, and actually see their opinions on it. Like, Bag Calls has been a pretty good trader. You can see people trading on the Colombia game last night, the Czech game today. For example, I posted a trade. Let me just go to my profile. So you can actually see who are using the share app. You can see their, angles. For me, I'm on no to South Africa today, for example. So that's a position I am on. I'm also on Furia and CS2. But more importantly, about reading the order book and also being able to find where the sharp money is, find profitable traders. So you see on this screen here, this is my notification tab. At the very top, I can see new transactions from certain traders. So like I said, Blueberry, he's a very, very sharp esports guy. You can click on his profile, and this is the one we just showed. He's up $63,000 this month, and you can actually see his action as he places it. And easy enough, if you wanted to copy trade it, there is a copy trade button down in this area. So you can literally just click copy trade, and you're able to take the same action as some of these traders. Let's actually go to Break the Bank. Break the Bank is up $6 million this month. Absolutely ridiculous numbers. And you can actually come in here and immediately see his positions. You can get a notification to your phone as soon as someone places these trades, so you can actually jump in. He has Czechia to win. He has no to a draw in the Czechia match. He has no to Switzerland, and he has no to Canada. So he is firing action pretty consistently, and you can tell he's very confident with the amount that he's trading, his profits, etc. So this is a great wallet for seasonal activity for stuff like the World Cup. Let's just go over to this match and also see, well, okay, if I'm not following a specific trader, if I just look into a random market, how can I see where the smart money is? So boom, we hop over here to bettors on this tab, and you can actually see, Break the Bank is on it for $1.8 million. Surf and Turf has $880,000 on this match. And you click into some of these profiles, and you can quickly see, like, this guy's pretty much going all in on Czechia. We pull up this guy here. He's up $1 million this month. He's on Czechia. We see Swiss Tony. This guy's an absolute crazy trader, very popular trader on Polymarket. A lot of people like to try to copy trade. He's up $1 million this month. So you can actually go in here and see, okay, where is the smart money from these guys? And you can see, let's just click into another wallet here. This guy's up $2.4 million this month. I'm going to follow him, and I'm actually going to get notifications from this guy because he's trading a couple different things here, but he's definitely a sharp trader. So this is a perfect way to not only validate your predictions. So like when I'm looking into it, I like to place my own trades, but I will go see, like, where is the sharp money? Like some of these guys that are really crushing it, are they lining up with my thesis? Are they going against me? If they are going against me, it might be something that I don't trail. And if they're on that side, that same side, it gives me a lot more confidence that I'm riding with the sharp money. So I would never just blindly copy trade. Definitely put your head to it, give a thesis, kind of go over the match in your head, for example, like a soccer game. But also always look at that sharp money. We go over to bettors here, and you can see some of these guys that are on Switzerland, that are on the draw, some of the people that are on Bosnia, and you can actually roll through here and try to see, okay, which of these guys is a profitable trader. We just click into this wallet. He's got $1 million in his wallet, but you can kind of see his action. He's strictly basically World Cup, for example. So this is a great way just to be able to monitor action and be able to get live updates and all of the data you need while on the go, because Polymarket does not have a completely functional mobile app. This is basically the official mobile app for Polymarket. This is what I use to trade almost exclusively, especially when I'm not at the computer. If I'm at the computer, sure, sometimes I'll pull up Polymarket, kind of browse around, but I think for user interface purposes, 𝗪𝗏 is the best way to be able to get notified when these traders actually place action, be able to copy trade with just 2 clicks of a button. You click copy trade, you put in the amount, and you submit your trade. This is the best overall app for Polymarket. So I'll leave a link down below in the description. And the best part is you can link your personal Polymarket account. So the flow would be download Polymarket or make a Polymarket account, pardon me, in the link in the description down below, and then go ahead and move over to the 𝗪𝗏, and you'll be able to link up your Polymarket account. So that way you're farming volume for the future airdrop for Polymarket, and then there might be an airdrop in the future for 𝗪. Now, you see these big numbers. For example, Break the Bank has $1.8 million on Czechia. Maybe you don't have that bankroll, and that's completely understandable. I'm not trading $1.8 million for a game, for example, but there is a way to get access to more capital trading these markets. And these are the best tools. So taking the edge you can find on the 𝗪𝗏, for example, by following these traders and putting your positions together, whether it's copy trading or just validating that your thesis is where the sharp money is. You can take this and actually potentially get access to more capital. I am going to show you how right now. So I am sure, as a lot of you guys know, there are prop firms in the trading space, Forex prop firms, stock prop firms. These are basically where you purchase a challenge. And then if you show your skills and pass a challenge, you will actually get access to capital to trade with that is not your capital. So let's say you only have $1,000 you're willing to trade on Polymarket of your own money. You can actually come onto some of these platforms, buy an evaluation. If you pass, they'll fund you. And with 𝗠𝗿𝗄𝑚, which is the first really ever Polymarket prop firm, you can get up to $150,000 in capital by passing a challenge. For $600, for $100,000, it's $450. For $50,000, it's just $260. And for a $25,000 challenge, it's $155. If you profit $1,500 on that challenge, you actually get access to $25,000 to trade with. This is brand new. And this is, I think, going to sweep the space by storm, because a lot of people, like I said, they see these huge wallets, they see the big action, they see the big profits, but maybe you can only spare to go $100 or $200 per game, but you would rather be able to go $1,000 or $2,000 a game and be able to really ramp up your activity. This is the best platform for you. As you can see, this just opened up. I am day 4 into my challenge. I'm halfway to a funded $50,000 trading account. You can see my action down here. I'm across some of these World Cup games, across CS2 matches, etc. I have an 83% win rate. As of today, my today P&L, I'm down $96. But overall, I am 50% to a $50,000 trading account. So this is a fantastic way to be able to get towards your goals as a Polymarket trader, be able to profit more, and then you get to keep 80% of your profits every single time that you request a payout. And you can see here, actually, the founder of 𝗠𝗿𝗄𝑚 shouted me out that I might be one of the first people funded with a $50,000 account from $195 and a few solid trades. And I'm close to unlocking $50,000 that is not my capital to be able to consistently profit and get a nice profit split on these markets. So I would definitely check this out. I'll leave a link down below in the description for this. I think this is game changing. Like I said, prop firms have been around for quite some time. And I know all the smart money traders that trade crypto and trade stocks, etc., they're able to get these funded accounts and really mitigate their own risk. They're trading with other people's money. This is the way you're going to be able to do that. And you can use all these tools together. You can use the 𝗪𝗏 to find those wallets and find the sharp action. You can move over to 𝗠𝗿𝗄𝑚, be able to actually place your action there and then double up. You can have your own account on 𝗪. You can have your own account here on 𝗠𝗿𝗄𝑚 and actually get access to up to $150,000 in capital. So all of this is possible. It's 2026. Polymarket is the future, and there's more and more innovations coming out every single day that is just pushing this narrative forward. And last but not least, if you want guidance on this type of stuff, we actually have a team. We are building out a product right now, and the wait list is officially open. So I do want to drop this here. We'll leave a link in the description down below. InTheMoney.live. We actually have our group going live next week, 6 days from now. This is where you're going to get access to all of my crypto trades, information, portfolio reviews, my team of traders that are in the trenches, that are doing charts, that are doing leverage trades. It's not just going to be me. It's going to be my team that's perfectly curated with a good track record of success. And we're going to be going over everything from crypto to prediction markets. And actually, the first members, 25 members that join, are going to get it for $49 a month, or you can get it for $100 a month if you are outside of that first 25. We open up next week today, actually, June 25th. It's going to really change the game because you're going to get all of the alpha for crypto and prediction markets in one place. I'm going to give you strategies, how to pass these prediction market prop firm challenges. You're going to see all of my selections with logic, where I'm placing the action on prediction markets. You're going to see my signals on crypto. So I'm really excited to get this launched here in, of course, collaboration with Crypto Banter. So check out the link in the description down below, inthemoney.live, and you can actually sign up for the wait list, and this opens next Thursday, guys. So I will see you on the next video. As always, like the video down below if you enjoyed the content, subscribe to the channel for more, and I'll see y'all on the Friday video. As always, trade responsibly, my friends, and of course, stay bullish, my friends.